The divorce settlement between Harrison Ford and Melissa Mathison was one of the most expensive in Hollywood history. Nearly 7 years since they filed for divorce, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt are on their way to racking up the most expensive divorce legal fees in Hollywood. But before them, there was Harrison Ford and his costly divorce from the late Melissa Mathison. In 2004, the Star Wars actor reportedly paid a fortune in the settlement, one of the largest known in show business. Here's the real story behind their pricey divorce. Mathison was Ford's second wife. They were together for 18 years. But she was more than just his partner at that time. Mathison was the screenwriter of Steven Spielberg's E.T. the Extraterrestrial. In November 2015, Mathison died at age 65 from neuroendocrine cancer. A month later, Spielberg recalled the time he first met the then failed writer. Like a mirage in Lawrence of Arabia, he shared. That's what it was like the first time I set eyes on Melissa. We were shooting Raiders. It was in 1980, in the unbearable heat of NAFTA in Tunisia, and amidst a couple of hundred Arab extras dressed in German uniforms, I saw what looked like an egret. And I said, well, what do you do? Spielberg remembered. She told me, currently, I'm a failed writer. I began to laugh and she began to laugh. Then I said, what have you failed at? She said she had written a number of scripts that she wasn't really happy with, and only one got made. When I realized she had written The Black Stallion, it stopped me in my tracks because it's one of my favorite movies. Then I started asking her a lot of questions about The Black Stallion. He then talked about his story about this alien that gets stuck on Earth with a family of divorce, and asked if she'd like to write it with him. Though Mathison thought it was really sweet and interesting, she said that she had already retired from writing. Ford eventually convinced her to take the job. When he came to work the next day, he told Spielberg, I think she's had a change of heart. At the time of their divorce, the 6 Days 7 Nights star was one of the highest paid actors in Hollywood, making $20 million per movie. But when he was starting as Han Solo in Star Wars, Ford was just paid $1,000 per week. He only made a total of $10,000 in Episode 4, A New Hope. That's worth nearly $49,000 today. The actor was clearly underpaid. In Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, he was given a massive pay raise. He was paid $100,000 for the film, which is worth about $490,000 today. It's still pretty low as the film made over $500 million at the box office. In 2015, during his return for Episode 7, The Force Awakens, he received a base salary of $15 million, plus a small percentage of the box office earnings. He then earned a total of $25 million from the movie. Though it's obviously a huge increase, the film grossed $2.068 billion, making Ford's paycheck a mere 1% of the total box office earnings. Thanks to his other projects over the years, the 80-year-old Ford is now worth $300 million. His second wife, Mathison, had a net worth of $100 million at the time of her death. That's how we present this content. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. For the support of our viewers, thank you.